Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we have the top 3 ranking for the legend strategies which you can use to push as high as possible. So I will showcase from rank 3 to rank 1 every single strategy which is in my opinion the top 3 strategy. And in addition to that, I will show you guys like a bonus strategy at the end of the video where I think it's not really fitting into the top 3, but if you're searching for a really strong strategy, that might be for you. So let's get started with the first one, which is, it's not really surprised, but it is in this that it is in the top 3. But we have Queen Charge Hybrid. Queen Charge Hybrid, one of the most versatile strategies out there, and it's just crazy strong. And this is why it is on my top 3 spot. I think it's really close to the top, like to the number 2 strategy, but at the same time, I feel like it has like a little bit less power overall right now, even though the base meta are slowly adapting to like more air-heavy defenses, which is like a ton of multi-inferno towers or like ground air expos. So this is kind of like playing into the favor of having a Queen Charge Hybrid. In addition to that, we have a ton of Hound Clan castles again in Legend. So it is having a really good spot right now in the meta, I guess. But still, it is not in the top 2 in my opinion, because like it is sometimes really annoying to face like 4 ground expos and things like that. So that's where I think it's lacking a little bit. In addition to that, it is like one small mistake and this strategy is basically doomed, especially with Super Mini Clan Castle. So this is why it's only on my number 3 spot, but overall it's like one of the most versatile strategies out there, which is really important for a Legend strategy, because you never know which strategies or which bases you're going to face, right? You never know if it's going to be a teaser base like this one, or if it's going to be a ring base or whatever. And this strategy is just a really good all-rounder and can attack basically any army. The main thing which you're looking out for when doing a Queen Charge Hybrid is pathing for your hybrid. And as long as you can do this, as long as you can create this pathing, you're really good to go. And this is what I did on this base. I just basically charged the Townhall, got some value over there as well, but created a nice L shape of the rest of the base. And my hybrid was just easily smash the rest of the base, and this is why this is such an overkill. So this is my number 3 army, and I think we should just hop over to get my number 2 army, my rank 2 army for Legend League. And well, to be honest, it's not a big surprise, right? It's not a big surprise, but we have Lalo as well in the top 3. One thing which I have to say is there are 3 main Lalo strategies out there at the moment. Every single strategy, obviously, a bit like you can execute them on different level, but overall, like ranking wise. So we have first off Blizzard Lalo. Then we have like Zap Lalo, which is lightning spells in combination with the Lalo. And then we have the last one, which is normal regular Sui Lalo, which is most of the time getting used with some skeleton spells for the enemy heroes. So those are the top 3 Lalo attack strategies, I would say. And in my opinion, for Legend at least, we have the first 2 being kind of far away from the Zap Lalo, because I feel like Zap Lalo is just not versatile enough versus most of those bases. It is really strong, and I think it would be completely different, a different thing in, for example, the Clan War. But in Legend, I feel like the Zap Lalo is out of those 3 the weakest. But at the same time, then the next strongest is kind of Sui Lalo, even though if you can really master it, and there are not a lot of people out there which can actually master Lalo, then maybe Sui Lalo, but I think in general more it's like Blizzard Lalo number 1, then Sui Lalo number 2, and Zap Lalo number 3. At least in Legend, that's what my gut feeling is telling me. So on this one, we're just having Blizzard Lalo, because like I said, this is for me the strongest Lalo version in Legend right now, and the easiest at the same time as well, I feel like. And well, this strategy right now is crushing it. It's really strong. You should always use it, and that's why it's on my number 2 spot. It's really versatile as well, even though you're kind of limited with the blimp. At the same time, you have a lot of options you could go for, right? You could go for just value. You could go for pathing. You have different approaches to bases and how you can execute those. And that's the important thing about the strategy, and that's why I think it's really high up there in the rankings. But at the same time, already what I said with the hybrid, I feel like hybrid and Lalo in general are kind of close in Legend. On the other side, our number 1 strategy is like by far the number 1 strategy in my opinion. So let's just finish off this attack so we can get to the number 1 strategy. But this is some nice Lalo for the back end. One thing which I'm always saying basically is that you should always start your Lalo into, if there's only one air hero left, you should always start your Lalo into the last remaining air hero, which is like the Royal Champ or the Queen, because they can target those, and with having to face those early, you can use those headhunters nicely and just get rid of them kind of quickly. And that's how we triple this base really nicely. It's not a classic legend base, but at the same time it's another 3-star base, so it should be actually good, but I don't know. Whatever. This is the Lalo attack, which I wanted to show you guys. And now let's hop over to our number 1 strategy. And you guys can already guess what it is. I guess most of you guys can, because, well, no surprise, but our number one army is going to be, well, the Chinese Smash or the P.E.K.K.A. Smash, however you want to call it. So I think the strongest version of the P.E.K.K.A. Smash right now is this one, which is the strategy where a lot of Chinese players came up with, which is the combination of Super Wizards, P.E.K.K.A. and Witches. Obviously, there are a couple different variations out there. Some people are playing it with like 4 Super Wizards. Some people are playing it with 5. It doesn't really matter. It's all about like the strategy itself. And the reason why the strategy is so strong is because this strategy is bringing the word versatile on a complete different level. Like, this strategy is just insane when it comes down to flexibility and how you can approach a base, because you have the blimp, yes, but you can switch it to the ram, you can switch it to a siege barracks, you can basically do whatever you want. So even though if someone is telling you, okay, my base is defending Chinese Smash, like, you have no chance to triple this with Chinese Smash, then he's straight up wrong, because you can, first off, you can triple any base with Chinese Smash, and second of all, it is that even if you're defending the blimp, maybe, or like the Chinese Smash with the blimp, even though I don't think that's possible, but let's say you defended somehow the Chinese Smash with the blimp, then someone is attacking you with the ram and is overkilling you like nothing. So this is kind of the strange part about the strategy, that even if you defended like one thing, the next one is still possible with the exact same army. And this is why this strategy is so insane. And this is why every single time, if you're looking at the top rankings, we have every single time someone with this P.E.K.K.A. Smash up there. And it is just crazy how strong this army composition is. On this base, we nearly swagged the blimp. In the end, I still placed it. But still, it is a really, really strong strategy. And if you would like to use like the strongest strategy in the game for Legend right now, then it is this strategy. But I already told you that we have one bonus strategy for the end of the video, because obviously I had now the top 3 basically of the entire Legend ranking, whatever. But to be honest, there's one strategy which is crazy strong as well. If you're checking out the top 20, the top 30 in the world, you can see it multiple times. And, well, this strategy, which I'm talking about, is, maybe you guessed it already as well, but it's Inferno Dragons. Inferno Dragons right now are killing it. I think the reason why it is so strong in Legend is not because it's really versatile or something. I feel like the strategy is kind of limited in what it can do, but at the same time, it is so strong overall. Like, just the troops and just this army composition. Like, the Inferno Dragons are working really nicely together with the skeleton spell. And just this combination is so strong that it's, for some players, easy or not easy, I don't know. But it's working that they're so far up there in Legends. It is just crazy. And what the secret to the strategy basically is that you're having like a slow wave of Inferno Dragons overwhelming the base. And you're using your skeleton spells to tank the most key defenses. Those most key defenses are Scatters, Heroes, which is Queen and Royal Champion, and then Single Inferno Tower, for example. If you can tank those defenses with those skeletons, it is just insane how tanky those Inferno Dragons are with those tankings in front of them. And now you might wonder, why do you not bring like freezes? Skeleton spell lasts longer, which means you have way longer tanking in front of your dragons, and this is the key. You do not want to get hit by scatter shots or whatever, like splash damage with your dragons, because then they feel kind of weak. But if you can tank for them, it is just crazy. So this strategy is kind of like a bony. I don't know if it's actually a top 3 strategy. I feel like it is in Clan War for sure. I feel like it is the strongest strategy in the Clan War right now. But at the same time, not sure how it is in Legend, but still I wanted to put this strategy into this video because I feel like it should have a special place. And at the same time, I feel like it could be nerfed at some point because it's just so strong. So if you want to use it now. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me guys know if you have any other like different top 3 for the Legend League. Let me them know down below in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye bye.